So this is where we go back into other psychedelic experiences, like relieving trauma through MDMA or a psilocybin therapy. You're entering into a dualistic projected environment within your mind where you're relating to different aspects of yourself and different aspects of your personal history and different aspects of your imagination. You're interacting with them. You're moving energies that might be pent up and transforming them. You're releasing, years of trauma. But mostly what's happening in those experiences is if we have the game board of being, what you're doing is you're repositioning pieces on the game board. And then you're saying, okay, this is more functional. This works better for me and I feel better. Okay. And so that's what most psychedelic therapy or psychedelic transformation is, just rearranging pieces on the board, or maybe even saying, you know what, I don't like this board. I'm going to get a new board. I'm going to put new pieces on there. There, I've been transformed. What 5-MeO does is it says, there is no board. There are no game pieces on the board, not in the way that you think there are, because actually it's all just you in a really fundamental sense and not the egoic sense. It's not that Martin is Kerby or that Kerby is Martin. It is that there is the same universal consciousness that is simultaneously experiencing itself as Kerby from that perspective and as Martin from this perspective. But we are fundamentally the same consciousness observing itself. So we're really just interacting with these mirrors. We're not really interacting with quote unquote others. So that just changes the dynamic of what is it that I'm quote unquote healing, or what is it that I'm transforming? And that's where I say that, the biggest integration of 5-MeO DMT is your relationship as an individuated node of consciousness and being, the relationship of that to the universal divine consciousness and being. That's what you're fundamentally integrating. Not what was my relationship with my mom or my dad who sexually abused me or the people that I shot when I was a soldier, and, my feelings of guilt around that. Like, those are all important things. So I don't want to say that, these forms of healing, that they're insignificant, but this just gives you the perspective of the totality that, like, oh, fuck, it's all me. And it's not about what other people did to me or I did to other people, but it's like, it's how do I take responsibility for being myself in this version of myself? So it's a completely different dynamic that we're dealing with there.